Welcome back to Split Second. Today we're doing episode 10, Boneyard Rush,
Woo-woo.
which has the coolest title so far.
I actually really like it. Have you ever slapped bones, Diacorn?
I have not.
Coming up, our drivers enter the canyon, and the competition really starts to heat up.
God, I would watch this TV show, by the way.
I think both of us would, and I think everybody in the thread would. So the number of rivals we have to unlock is pretty high. It's actually 30, but our spread of races is such that we're going to have a lot of opportunities to wreck people, so I'm not too worried about it. So here's the 440 special we used last time. Still pretty neat. And this is a new Cobretti. This is the Cobretti Pursuit. We got it last episode, but we didn't really get the unlock thing for it, so...
I remember. Is that like a pull start in the back?
No, that's actually a tow hitch.
These cars need to be towed?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you have a car like this, you don't want to... You want to make sure that if you wreck it, you have a way of getting it out, so it has a tow hitch.
Oh. Wait, do all the cars have that?
A lot of the more race-type cars do, and the Pursuit is one of them. You can generally tell which ones are race-type cars and which ones aren't. Mostly it's based on whether or not you see that there's an antenna on there, like a road car, but the Pursuit doesn't have one.
Oh, okay.
So this is a new track. This is the Canyon. This is basically like the other half of the Airplane Graveyard map, which is pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah, I like it, because, Airplane Graveyard's one of the coolest tracks.
Yeah.
And we're in the Pursuit this time, and it's pretty fast.
We're just getting started with it, aren't we?
Oh, yes.
I always like it when their bodies, like, fly over your car and you're, like, smashing through them like a wrecking ball. Is this a new map? Because I don't remember this part. Oh!
This is Canyon. This is the last track in the game.
Oh, wow.
It's also the hardest.
It's really fun looking, though. Like, I like the visuals.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, it's got both the kind of industrial feel of, like, Airport Graveyard, and it's got the kind of outback feel of that other one, the, I forget what it's called.
Airplane Graveyard?
No. The one with, it's like a canyon, and there's like a route, it's like a... there's like a shortcut right here on your right side.
That's Airplane Graveyard, Turtle.
Oh. Alright then.
So you may recognize that segment from Airplane Graveyard.
Yeah.
But we actually go this way.
I see.
So one of the tricks about Canyon is that pretty much if it's a rock face and you can see it, you can also blow it up.
Nice.
Yep, so we're gonna blow up everything here.
Oh, I saw a rock just hanging off the side of a Wile E. Coyote style there.
It does creep up, and yes, you can hit it.
Nice.
So they already kind of blew up those planks. So let's drift outside this. It's kind of weird. Some cars actually handle drifting across the dam a lot better than others do. I haven't figured out quite what it is, but I suspect it has to do with whether it's rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. I am just getting wrecked up all day.
So is everyone going, like, super fast, and so relatively it looks like you're going slow, or...?
Well, Canyon is really just a lower speed track in general. This is probably the most technical track in the game. You have very little margin for error because, as you can see, it's a narrow 2-lane road for the entire track, and that just doesn't change. So I'm not going to get the speeds that you get on Airplane Graveyard,
Okay.
or Airport Terminal, or Construction Site. And also the density of stuff that can explode is much higher. kind of doesn't end well for me.
Oh. That one was weighty.
Yeah, it was. So now I'm in last, which is not great.
I want to see how you pull this one off.
Well, you'll see here in a little bit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Canyon has one route changer over the entire track, but it's a big one.
Oh.
This pretty much changes the entirety of the back half of the course.
The klaxons going off is just so nice.
I know, that's probably my favorite part of that one.
Oh. I cannot believe you kept that.
Yeah, no, that was a really close save.
Oh wow, they turned into that shortcut really fast.
They did.
That was some fast reaction.
They've also just got heavier cars than me, so I'm getting bashed around here a lot.
Yeah, you're really getting bullied. Obviously, you need to get into the monster truck.
I could solve that problem with the monster truck, but I'd rather just throw more Canyon at it.
Oh, this is where they mine all the C4 for TV shows.
I do have to wonder, like, do you think Split Second has a side business selling raw rock? Because they sure do blow up a lot of it.
Yeah, they've got like a quarry on the side.
Yeah. Also, check out in the background for the in-race screen. You can see the canyon collapsing.
That's so cool.
I love it. Yep, that's Canyon. Last track of the game, and it's a good one.
I like watching the, it looks like what looks like water kind of spilling over on the explosion.
Well, it is water. It's a whole dam.
My god, they built a dam just to blow it up.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the dam was there before.
Well, they bought a dam to blow up.
Well, I mean, it's good and working, you know, when we go back here, so maybe they just kind of airlifted in another dam. So we're going back to Power Plant again.
Yeah.
Power Plant is a fun track.
I like Power Plant.
Yeah, it's a very flat track and the explosions are very dense. The explosion part is not so good for the pursuit, but the flatness is because it means that we can just drive this thing really fast.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yep, race over.
I was talking about the ghost car thing where you like drove through somebody.
Oh yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, that was nifty.
So if you actually have somebody spawn on top of you, they basically have like, I think it's probably like a second or so of intangibility, you know, just in case. You tend not to see it very much unless it's in a really confined track like Power Plant. Also, hitting that corpse really screwed up my drift.
Yeah, I noticed. Was that guy's name's Posh or Post?
There's a Bosch, and there's a, yeah, I think it's Bosch. We've never really gone over here, so I want to highlight this. I think the only time that we have ever gone over here was during the detonator event where we used the Cyclone back in episode 6.
Did you catch that was the city track behind those palm trees that you just drove past?
No way.
Do you go through there again?
No, but I'll have to check it out later when I'm editing.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure past those palm trees was the diamond store you always blow up. Oh, I love this game.
Everything is so good in the back half of this game.
I've never gotten this far. I actually gave up on my playthrough, by the way.
I think you'd mention that You mentioned that you played it briefly.
Yeah, and then I remembered that I do not have the... You make it look a lot easier than it is.
Well, I have a lot of practice with this game, but thank you. Having the right car for the right track is a big part of it, and the Pursuit is the right car for this track. That was very nearly bad.
Yeah.
Also that.
Wait, what exploded in that last bit?
The two things that exploded were the pipes above me at both of those spots.
I want to live in a universe where Split Second is on TV. It's like Mythbusters, kinda.
It's not quite like Mythbusters. I think it would be more like if Michael Bay made a TV show.
Yeah. Oh, I'm listening to the We Hate Movies podcast, and they're going through all the... or I'm at the part where they go through all the Transformer movies, and now I have words to say about Michael Bay.
Oh, I bet you do.
I also saw the new Star Wars, so I have words to say about that too, if we ever want to go off topic.
Well, the new Star Wars is great, and you should all see it.
Yes, that is my...
But please see Episode 7 before you do.
Yeah. I mean, see all the Star Wars.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, they're great.
Yeah. My favorite set is actually the prequel.
Really?
Yeah, those are my favorite three. I feel like that a lot of people miss the subtleties of it because they're too busy kvetching about Anakin's acting, which was kind of wooden.
There were some good things that happened in the prequel, but I think that the prequel series also made a lot of mistakes, which I can probably talk about in a forum post if we want to do effort posts after this, or, you know, whatever.
We should definitely do Star Wars effort posts afterwards.
Star Wars effort posts. Let's do it. So, I'm thinking of doing this normally, but...
Oh my god. I prefer the challenge runs. Oh! That startled me.
Yeah, so I was remembering what you said before about you liking it better when I let the timer run out, so here we are.
Yeah.
And on a new track, this is a Desert Run. This is the last survival track. And this time we're going to be doing it in the Pursuit, which, if you remember, is a very drifty car, as opposed to the Cobretti 530 GTS, which we did it last time in, which is a very grippy car, so this is going to be a lot more interesting.
Yeah. Is grippy the technical term?
Well, I don't know if it is or isn't, but it definitely holds the road a lot better, which means that you can make those fast dodges you need to make this happen.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh. So I got a new headset, and I didn't notice the really bassy kind of thunking that comes when those canisters fall out.
Yeah.
There's a really bassy kind of booming thunk when they fall.
That's just one of the many great sound effects that are in Split Second.
Yeah.
Oops, dodged a little early there.
Woo.
That's okay, though.
I want to see Split Second, because it's owned by Disney, in the Star Wars universe.
Well, I mean, Episode 8 basically is Split Second. There are so many explosions in it.
Oh my gosh, that movie was so much. That movie was visually a delight.
It was very, very well done as far as the cinematography goes. I was very impressed with it.
Did you know it beat Rogue One's opening box office numbers by something like 100,000 or something like that?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I did not know that.
God, I see, sudden death is so much better.
One of the things that's really nice about the Pursuit in a way is that even though it's a drifty car and not a grippy car, it has just enough grippiness where you can sort of massage it around these barrels, as you can see me doing here.
Did you see that Bumblebee car just get deleted?
Oh yeah, I did. That happens occasionally. Bumble Bros are weird as far as spawn patterns go. I think it's one of those things you're not really supposed to see or pay attention to.
Yeah.
The explosions kind of make it hard to see anyway. Also, I'd just like to point out while we're on that topic, this was impossible to do. And the reason was not because the car was not able to handle it. The car was able to handle it. But because of the magic hour stuff they're doing here with it being sunset and everything being white, it's impossible to see where the barrels are.
I was having a little trouble following them myself.
Yeah. But we did pull it out.
Yeah, and we got 50 credits, which means we're closer to getting the Ryback Titan.
150 more and we do get the Ryback Titan.
Oh my gosh, a car named Titan has to be good.
We're going to be getting it toward the end of this video, because, you know, we have 3 left, and we get 50 points each for each one we first place, so.
Oh, that car looks so cool.
Yep, and we're going to drive it. That's the Hanzo FX350. I forgot I put this in. This is my backup run of me trying to do this. So like, okay, you know, whatever. You know, I'll just park here and wait it out.
This is the best game. Oh my god.
So good.
Okay, but the first time that car smashed into you, I like legit got like jumped.
Oh, I know. The second time actually got me more than the first. So let's put that behind us and start driving the FX350. This is like the second to last car you unlock in the game, and it's really fast.
Wow, yeah, it's real zoomy.
It doesn't handle like anything else in the game. So this car is good at 2 things. It's good at going in a straight line, and it's good at short, shallow drifts. And it has like the tightest drift in the game.
Oh, that was unexpected.
So, basically the way you have to do this is, if you need to turn, you better drift it. Because if you're not drifting and you turn, you lose speed fast.
So if you were going faster, that would have hit you, right?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I was already going pretty fast. Because the FX350's drifting and handling style is so esoteric, you really have to be particular about your line. You can see me making these small adjustments, but I'm trying to minimize the amount of turning that I do without drifting. And even if you do deep drifts, you can still lose a lot of speed. But if you can handle the FX350, it's a great car for the in-game. It's fantastic.
What would you say your favorite car for the endgame is if you couldn't drive the Coyote, which you already said was your favorite car?
Well, the Coyote is not an in-game car.
Oh.
Coyote only has a 5 out of 10 speed. I'm not taking that shit to the in-game.
Well, now I want to see you do it.
Well, maybe I will.
As soon as you say I'm not going to, my initial reaction was to go, you absolutely should, though.
And when your initial reaction is to say, you absolutely should, though, mine is to say, well, maybe I will. Gotta keep this thing interesting for the viewers.
Oh, right, we have viewers.
Yeah, we do. It's kind of weird, actually. So let's dig out the 530 GTS, because we haven't really driven this since the last episode, and it's a cool car. And we're back to the canyon, too, so that's exciting.
Nice.
So the real reason that I actually wanted to bring back the 530 GTS to Canyon at least once is because I want to show how different this track is when you drive it in a rear-wheel drive car like the Pursuit versus an all-wheel drive car like the Cobretti 530.
So when you can actually drift.
I can still drift the Cobretti, but it has a wider drift. It drifts big. But it's a lot more stable, and it's a lot grippier.
Oh my god, you just threw that guy off a cliff.
Yep, I did.
Do you purposely avoid those crates because you know they're power play spots?
Oh, yes. There is really no good way to take the dam. It's a huge trouble spot.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of car you're in, honestly.
I keep thinking you're gonna wipe out.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of near misses so far. But the biggest thing about the dam in particular is that even if you're not on the bit that can blow up, like the grate, you're still on the bank, and the bank is weird. The bank is weird because physics are weird in split second. Yep, that one finally got me.
Yeah, wow. They are really being brutal. They're really aggressive now.
Well, you know, fight fire with fire.
If only they could articulate their aggression.
I wish they could. Honestly, I would love to have, like, Vixen and Raptor as NPCs. I would love to see what their faces are like, you know?
Raptor definitely looks like, Van Damme.
Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Vixen looks like that one lady actor that is... Whenever you need, like, a tough lady, they pull out that one actor.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
She's in Resident Evil, and she's also in the Fast and Furious series, and she's also in... I want to say she's in Blade. Oh my god. Did you do that on purpose, or did you lose control?
No, I did that on purpose.
Oh, I thought you lost control. I was like, oh, you are going off that thing, man.
Like I said, gotta keep this interesting for our viewers. All 10 of them. Talking of interesting, this is not going well.
Go faster, go faster. Oh, wait. No, dude. Oh my god. I think that was the tightest win we've ever had.
It was. We even got a badge for it.
Nice.
God, I love that glamour shot of the dam collapsing.
I do too. It's nice. It's really nice.
It's so nice.
Alright, time for the elite race, where you race all the nice black cars.
I will. Unfortunately, we don't have a nice black car that we unlocked last chapter to compete with.
Aw.
So we're just gonna do this in the pursuit again.
You'll just be the good guy.
Actually, my car is gray, so I'll be just dark enough.
Did you know there was a Star Wars comic where Darth Vader turns to the light side?
Again?
Well, as like an ultra... So like, instead of dying on the Death Star, he becomes like a good guy.
That sounds like some fanfiction.net bullshit.
Well, it was the extended universe, which is basically the same thing.
It wasn't until they said everything in the expanded universe wasn't canon.
Yeah. And, what happens is, because I read it, Darth Vader teams up with Luke to hunt down Emperor Palpatine. Because Emperor Palpatine escapes, because Darth Vader joins Luke, like, way earlier, like, in Lando Calrissian's place.
Okay.
Oh my god.
How did I survive that?
That is ridiculous. And people start saying, well, Vader, you're a bad guy, you're wearing all black. So Darth Vader changes his... Mind you, this is his life support unit. Changes the shell on his life support unit so that he's wearing all white.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, I'd just like to point out that I'm dropping frames due to the density of explosions here.
Oh my god. You've got a lot go... Oh. Wow, that car could really Oh! Oh, never mind.
Nope. I was very close. I thought I might have an opportunity to just squeeze through that hitbox, because the hitboxes in this game are usually really good.
Yeah.
But that one, I think just the ceiling touched me. I was like, nope, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, that car got split in half. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, how did that not kill you?
Because I was able to just avoid hitting the wall. Because I was in the middle of a drift anyway, I could just pull it back in. The pursuit's really good about that, by the way.
Oh wait, there's someone ahead of you.
Yeah, there is, actually. But I don't know who it is. I think it's Raptor at this point. It must be Raptor. It's always Raptor.
I would just like to point out to all the viewers at home about that piano sting when that thing came at you.
I did love the piano, like, off-key thing it did. That was a really nice touch. You generally don't see the AI use level 2 power plays that much, except for certain ones. Like, ones that it likes, like the dropping the plane on airport terminal on the runway, that's a level 2 power play. And the AI is very fond of doing that one. It's not really that fond of doing the dump truck, so I was surprised that I did it.
It's gunning for you, man. It doesn't want you to win. You're gonna stop at number 17.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can try.
Does that mean there's 16 more races in the game?
No, it just means that there are 16 more competitors who are currently doing better than me.
You've murdered the rest.
I haven't murdered them. I've murdered their cars. And let's be real, I've murdered a lot more of their cars than the competitors.
Yeah. You've murdered their bank accounts. I like to imagine that they drop out not because you're better than them, but because they can't afford to keep replacing their cars.
Maybe the show's distributors can't afford to keep replacing the cars.
It's like the lies in Mario.
It's like Death Race. They have to get rid of me because I'm too good. I'm giving the people hope.
Aww. I saw that movie. That's a good movie.
It's a what movie?
Good movie?
It's something.
I like a lot of things that people hate, it seems.
Did you like the Ryback Titan? Because we just got it.
Oh gosh, yes. Please give me Titan.
And this.
Oh yes. The Elite to Goliath. Give me that.
We will drive it next episode.
I want to shoot the Elite Goliath straight into my veins.
Next time on Split Second.
They're not fucking around anymore.
Well, that implies that they were fucking around to begin with.
There was no voice. There was like a very small voiceover, and then it was just boom, boom, boom.
Why do you need human connection when you can have explosions?